Hello my dear friends, it's Yuri from the channel All Over the Golf, and some weeks ago I have made a video about my virtual competition with the power rankings, which Rob Bolton is making so perfectly, and I have decided to compete with him. My task was to improve my skills in not predicting but in expectations of the results of the most interesting tournaments in the PGA Tour. And this week I have decided to make the same competition with him on the VRS Yuri Open. And you can see that what is the competition. I am forming the Rob Bolton's team. It's a team which is built on his predictions about the power rankings. For example, on the 10th position, Justin Thomas; on the 9th position, Ryan Palmer; on the 8th position, Francesco Molinari; on the 7th position, Will Zalatoris; on the 6th position, Sam Barnes; on the 5th position, Mark Leishman; on the 4th position, Patrick Reed; on the 3rd position, Xander Schauffele; on the 2nd position, Hideki Matsuyama; and on the 1st position, Jon Rahm. And I'm taking some golfers from his team because you know that certainly he is amazingly perfect expert in the golf, and in the PGA Tour. In this connection, I have not chances to compete with him, but for me it's a great interest. And you can see that the dark blue team is Rob Bolton's team, and red team is Yuri team. But those golfers who have dark blue in both of teams are the same golfers. They are playing in the Rob's team. And for example, I have taken the Will Zalatoris. Will have shown a very excellent round some days ago when he have played -11, and I'm making analysis also of the best rounds when the golfers are playing -8 and better. And I need to say that this season is amazingly perfect because it's so amazing start exactly in the case of the golf statistics, because we certainly know that the Cameron Smith have made a new record, minus 34 during 4 days. It's amazingly perfect, and Jon Rahm was with minus 33. And in this connection, this season have started exactly from amazingly perfect golf rounds in the case of statistics. So Will Zalatoris in my team. On the 10th position, Xander Schauffele. I like his swing, and I think that exactly on this course Xander will be highly successful because the course is very long, and in this connection the long hitter will have some kind of advantage on this course. And I think that Xander will be good on the 9th position, because you see that he was not played so perfectly during the last half of year, for example. Aaron Wise is much more risky, golfer in my team, but Aaron was amazingly perfect exactly this season, and I hope that this is not only something like the chancing, but also the reason that he have improved his game, because you know that the Aaron amazingly perfect golfer, but he was not so highly successful during the last year. But exactly in the beginning of this season, he have started to play much more better. So Lanta Griffin is my golfer, is not from the team of just a second. So just the color. So mistake was related with the subject that Lanta Griffin, I have give him the last chance in the because he was very good on this tournament on the Farmers last year. And this connection, I have decided at first the Maverick was on this position, but I have decided to change him for the Lanta Griffin. So it's my golfer from my team. Hideki Matsuyama, he is also from the Rob Bolton's team. And certainly we know that this season Hideki have won 2 tournaments in this connection. We can expect that he will be on the highest position exactly on these tournaments also, but I think that maybe he's not so hugely motivated currently. So 2 winnings, it's much more better than he playing usually in the beginning of the season. And this connection, I think that maybe he have many chances to celebrate, many reasons to celebrate his previous winnings, and in this case maybe he will be not so highly motivated as the other golfers. John Ram is the best golfer all over the golf and all over the world. And this connection, certainly we can expect that he have started this season perfectly, and we can expect that he will be amazingly excellent, and he will struggle for the first positions. But I want to have some kind of intrigue also in such a virtual competition. In this case, I have decided to give a chance to the other amazingly perfect golfer. So the Sam Barnes is that one of my favorite golfers by results of the last season. And this connection, I hope that his so huge performance during the last season will also prolonged in the season of 2022. And this connection, I hope that Sam will struggle for the winning, and I have put him on the third position. Sankujo Im. So currently I have described to you why I have included in my team Aaron Wise and Lanto Griffin, and now I will try to talk about 3 other golfers in my team, which are different from the golfers in the team of the Rob Boltons. So Taylor Gooch. I have looked hardly for the Taylor Gooch, and I didn't include him in my previous teams, but he have won a tournament in which I didn't do it, and in this connection, in some cases, maybe it's something like the nostalgia, something like that. And I think that Tyrell was played perfectly in the beginning of this season, in the October and November. In this connection, I hope that he will be in the good form all this season. Also, in this connection, I give him the chance to be in my team. Sankujo is a very statistical golfer, and have decided to improve my statistics, because this season Sankujo was very good, and last season his performance, his probability to make a cut and to be among the first 10 golfers are quite high. Mostly I'm looking for the probability of making cut, because you see that the probability to be in the first 10 quite close for each golfer. In many cases it's related with different other subjects. It's in this connection, for me, it's more important that I will receive a prize money, and these golfers will make a cut. Dustin Johnson is on the first position. I certainly understand that Dustin was not so good last season. At the second part of the season, he was not good. Not on the highest level of his game. It was nothing similar with his golfing skills in the previous seasons, season before the last season, but I hope that this will be the serious motivation for the Dustin Johnson to play perfectly. And as we know, he is playing perfectly in the beginning of the season, exactly on the competitions in the Saudi Arabia and in the other European Tour events. And I hope that this year he will also be highly motivated to play perfectly during the end of January and in the February. It's impossible to say something about his form currently. In this connection, I understand why, for example, Rob Bolton's not included him in his team. Maybe in some cases it's not so. It's political reasons also, because that Dustin Johnson will play in the Asian Tour, in the tour which is in the events of the Saudi Arabia sponsors. In this connection, it seems that it's not the conflict of interest maybe, but something like the the punishment with relationships with the PGA Tour. But I hope that politics will be not so highly involved in this. It's not exactly politics; it's mostly about money, and in some cases it's not so bad, not so good. From another side, it is not bad for worldwide golf, because you see that Asian Tour certainly was need the good sponsor, because the one sort of the golfers all over the golf is playing exactly in the Asian, more than 23 million golfers, just on the second position after United States. And in this connection, more attraction of attention of the public, of the humans who are living in this region, highly important region, is highly useful for the worldwide golf development. And in this case, I'm sure that that it will be very positive moment for the worldwide golf. So that is my team and Rob Bolton's team, and which way I am calculating money. First of all, certainly the prize money are most important point. So in this connection, the prize money will be taken from the results of this event. As we know, on the farmers insurance will be the prize money is $7,500,000. In this connection, the first golfer will receive, the winner will receive $1,350,000, and so on. And in this connection, all the golfers who will make a cut will give money to his team, and the total results will be calculated at first from the total number of money made, and plus that it will be the premium for position. For example, if the Will Salvatores will have exactly the 10th position by results of this tournament, he will receive additional premium for his team, and his money which he will make for 10th position will be doubled. For example, if he will be just one on the 10th position, so he have made 202,500 $202,500. So his money will be doubled, and he will make for his team $405,000. So this is the calculation method for this friendly event, for this virtual competition. And this way, the Rob team will receive total money, and my team will receive the total number of money, and those ones whose team will make more money will be the winner. In the previous tournaments, I have tried to make such competitions with the Rob's teams, and I was not so highly successful, because you see that in one of the previous tournaments, Rob's team have made more than 3 million prize money, and my team was 1,400,000, approximately 400,000. So the difference was 1 million, more than 1,750,000. So it's quite difficult to calculate the money of the other people, because it's very impressive and the braids are not ready to work. So this is idea, and I hope to send you the results of this competition in the beginning of last week, after finishing of the farmers insurance. And for me, it's highly interesting, because you know that it's motivation for me to study more attentively the PGA Tour events, and to make some kind of calibration of my skills in expecting and predicting results. I'm not sure that it will be highly about the future results, but I think that this experiment will show maybe it's reasonable, maybe it's not reasonable. And for me, it's also highly important to understand my misjudgment in making decision, because sometimes it's the overvaluation of my skills or something like that, and illusion of representation and so on. So decision making is highly important, and I have decided just to calibrate my decision making skills this way, which are related with the golf performance analysis and the best golfers analysis. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend, golf weekend. Have a good time, and hope to see you on my channel. Will be thanks a lot for your likes, for your subscriptions, for your comments and questions, maybe your recommendations of the videos about the golfing at all and about exactly this subject. Hope to see you in game. Bye bye.